morning, friends. I hope you guys are well. We are going to get all the things done today. I have quite the to-do list going. We're gonna be cleaning, doing laundry, all the typical things. I have a Crockpot dinner recipe that I wanna share with you guys that is so good. I finally figured out a hack to get my curtains to be the correct length. I don't have to sew. I don't even have to use hem tape. It's a folding method. So we're gonna do that together today and I will share that with you guys. I wanna do some baking. There's a protein muffin that I wanna make for our family this week. If there's time, I also wanna do just a little bit of indoor spring planting with my indoor garden system. Oh, the most important thing, St. Patrick's Day is 1 week away, so we need to decorate for St. Patrick's Day. I'm on theme today with my sweatshirt, so we're gonna get the island just decked out in St. Patrick's stuff. If you're new, welcome. My name is Trisha Miller. I hope you'll hit that subscribe button and stick around. Let's get started.
Let me tell you this, let me tell you right now, your exquisite kiss still burning. Didn't know I missed this passion in life. Now I'm addicted somehow. Let me tell you what is up with your smile? It's impossible, not melting, irresistible. When I look through your eyes, not even sky's the limit. I used to be satisfied, stayed over the surface. Now I just can't get enough. You make me feel good like no other. I just want everyone to see what I've discovered. And when I'm with you, I go higher. You lift me up, now I can see so much farther. Beyond the horizon. Beyond the horizon. I'm a butterfly who has only begun, taking me a while to get it. Had to live and cry to appreciate life, and what you give is worth it. When you're holding me, when you hold me so close, I want further in under your skin. Wanna leave a mark so that I can be sure that you remember what's been. I used to be satisfied, stayed over the surface. Now I just can't get enough. You make me feel good like no other. I just want everyone to see what I've discovered. And when I'm with you, I go higher. You lift me up, now I can see so much farther. Beyond the horizon. Beyond the horizon. And let me tell you what I found. Leaving everything behind, knowing there is more in life that I want. Now I wanna embrace life, you and I side by side, knowing there is more in life that I want.
Okay, morning cleaning routine is done. It makes such a difference. I've been doing that now for, I think I'm on week 7. I've also gotten so much more consistent. I'm on week 6 with my morning workouts. I'm up to 4 days a week consistently. I'm gonna add the 5th day this week, so I will keep you guys updated. I still do plan to do a morning routine where I'll share all of that with you, because some of you have asked like how I track my workouts and all the things that I do for them. I am not a fitness expert. I am just a mom who is trying to live as long as possible to be with my kids. So don't come to me for expert advice, but I will share just realistic things that have worked for me when I'm not somebody who ever looks forward to working out. I just know I need to do it. All right, so dinner in the crock pot. That's gonna be our next thing. Let me go get all the ingredients and I'll show you what we have. I'm gonna make a honey garlic chicken. We're gonna do bowls, I think, tonight with some rice and some air fried veggies, but I'm gonna make extra chicken so that I can have that for my meal prep for the rest of the week. It's so nice when kind of double up something and then I can use it for the rest of the week, or we can have it for leftovers another night. So let me grab the ingredients and I'll share that with you.
Hold on, why can't you stay a little longer? You got me going under. I'm a weak child.
All right, I will put this recipe in the video description box for you guys, but for the honey garlic chicken, we just need some chicken breasts. I have 3 large chicken breasts here because remember, I wanna have some extra. If I didn't want extra, I would just do 2. We're gonna do some garlic. I'm gonna cut the garlic because my kids aren't huge fans of garlic, so I'm probably gonna do half the amount just so we still get a little bit of the flavor, but it's not overpowering. Some honey, some apple cider vinegar, some soy sauce. I always get the less sodium soy sauce. I think I'm also going to add some coconut aminos. I'll be very honest, I am new to the amino game. I know that it can replace soy sauce. So I think what I'll end up doing, because I don't know how strong the coconut flavor is in this, I'll probably take, I think it's a 1/4 cup of soy sauce, I have to look, but I'll probably take whatever half the amount is and do soy, and then the other half I'll do this, and we'll just see. I'm hoping it adds just some nice little extra healthier flavor to the chicken, and we're just gonna get it in the crock pot and let that sit on low all day. All right, I'm gonna talk to you while I add these ingredients because I know some people are audio learners and you like to just hear what you need to do. So I'm gonna do that for all my people out there. Do you guys spray your crock pots with nonstick cooking spray? I just use avocado oil spray. I don't know why I do it, but let me know if I'm alone in that or if that's something that everybody does. I think I had a recipe one time that stuck, and so I just started doing it. But it might be one of those things that's really not necessary, so let your girl know in the comments. All right, so we sprayed that down. So I'm gonna put the chicken in first. Let me grab a fork. And again, I'm gonna do 3 chicken breasts because I want some extras for my meal prep. I do have a grocery haul meal prep video in the works because it's been a while since we've done that together. So here's 3 chicken breasts. Ready to go. All right, next we're gonna add a 1/2 cup of honey. Let me zoom in for you guys a little bit more. And I'm gonna aim to kind of spread everything out on top of the chicken, but I'll just use a spatula at the end and I'll just try my best to get it evenly dispersed. But we're gonna shred the chicken when this is all done. So even if it's not perfectly spread out on all the chicken, I always like to shred my chicken when there's about an hour before dinner, and then I let everything sit there and just kind of soak up all the flavors before we eat. All right, I'm gonna take the lid off. This is gonna take forever if I do it like this. All right, honey is ready. It's supposed to be 1/2 cup of honey, but as you can see, I was short by a little bit. But since I'm adding the coconut aminos, I think it'll be okay. They'll add a little bit more of that sweetness to it. All right, let me grab my spatula. I don't wanna waste any of that honey since we were already short a little bit. All right, so I'm just gonna try to spread as we go. Okay, next is a 1/2 cup of soy sauce. 1/2 cup of soy sauce. But remember, since I wanna do half and half, I'm just gonna do a 1/4 cup of soy sauce for my first part, and then I'll do a 1/4 cup of the coconut aminos. And I will definitely keep you guys updated because we're gonna try it tonight together, and I will let you know if adding the coconut aminos impacted the taste in a negative way or if it impacted it in a positive way, which is what we're going for. All right, let's do a 1/4 cup of soy sauce. Every time I see soy sauce, I always wanna have sushi. I'm a fake sushi eater though. I do the California roll, and then I also do like a veggie roll. I love the cucumber roll. Let me know if you're a fake sushi person. All right, let's add the coconut aminos. All right, if you've never used aminos, they taste, or they smell just like soy sauce. I don't know how it tastes because I've never used them before. This is all new for me too. But I'm trying to implement just a little healthy changes into our family's diet. I'm definitely trying to increase the protein as well for my children because they tend to always go for carby stuff. All right, the next thing is gonna be a 1/4 cup of water, and then we're gonna do 2 tablespoons of apple cider vinegar. All right, here's our water. It just looks yellow because it still had a little bit of the aminos. And then let's do some apple cider vinegar. My new teaspoon measuring cup. I got these, they're magnetic, and it's so nice because it has this end. So if you're trying to get some spices out of a spice container, it fits, which is life-changing sometimes. All right, so 2 tablespoons. And then the last thing is just 1 tablespoon of garlic. I'm just gonna use the other end of my measuring cup, but I'm only going to do like a 1/2 of a tablespoon. Is your family a big garlic family? I feel like you either are or you aren't. There's not really a whole lot of in between. All right, let me just try to spread this around as much as possible. And then we're gonna cook this on low pretty much for the rest of the day, but I'll set it for 6 hours right now.
You got me high like California. Your pink sky wild is hot all over.
There's our girl living her coziest life like always. Annie is the most chill dog unless she sees another dog, and then she just gets so excited she can't even contain herself. It gets really embarrassing when we're walking her in the neighborhood and she just loses her mind, not in like a mean way, in just like a I need to get to this dog immediately kind of a way, but she is also a pandemic dog, so she was not properly socialized, just like every other puppy that everybody got during the pandemic. We did not purposely get a COVID dog, though. We actually picked Annie up a couple weeks before the pandemic hit, and then little did we know that we would be able to spend every moment with her during that puppy time, which was actually very good. It was nice to have that distraction during such a crazy time. But anyways, we are getting the dishes cleaned up. Steven does 99% of the dishes in our house. Let me know if you and your partner, do you guys kind of divide and conquer all the tasks? Does everybody have a certain thing that they do? Especially with kids, we give our kids chores, and so everybody typically has their things that they enjoy doing, and we try to do that. I do not enjoy doing dishes. Steven doesn't mind it, so that's why he does that. I do the bulk of the laundry because I don't mind throwing the laundry in, especially now that I have my morning routine, but he helps put everything away because that's the part that I don't like doing. So that's how we divide and conquer in our house. We try to stick with what we enjoy doing and then give the tasks to other people that we don't enjoy doing. But let me know how you and your family divide everything out. I'm very interested. Especially share how you divide out chores for your kids. During the summer, we're so good about chores and having a chore chart and everybody doing a lot, but then we get so busy during the school year with sports and homework that we kind of fall off with that. So let me know what you do. So while we shift into St. Patrick's Day mode for the next week, I'm just going to do our island centerpiece right there underneath our shelves in our living room. It actually looks really pretty there. I like that. But you know that we had our bunny head with the tissues over there before, so I just moved that right there. I'm hoping that this little one will not steal the tissues like she likes to do. She'll go up to a tissue box and just pull one out at a time and go put them in different places in our home. It's just one of Annie's mini quirks. Also, here, Annie, let's show them your new toy that you love. She got this lamb chop toy. Can I see it, Annie? From our family that came to visit this weekend. She loves it so much. It's so cute, you guys. I don't know where it came from, but I highly recommend it. All right, there you go, Annie. You can have it back.
I'm raising hell with you tonight. It ain't over till it's over. Let's make it count and move things slower. Although my heart will be broken, let's go off with one big explosion.
All right, while we continue to clean, I want to check in with you guys on daylight savings. I knew daylight savings was coming, but when it actually hit, I completely forgot. I got up that Sunday morning for my workout. I set my alarm for 5 a.m. It was so hard to get out of bed because your phone automatically switches to an hour later because it was spring forward. So technically, my body felt like it was 4 a.m., but it took me so long to get out of bed. So I finally got out. I did my workout. I did not realize daylight savings had hit until probably 10 o'clock that morning because my kids were taking longer to wake up. I thought, oh no, we're all getting sick. Like, I'm exhausted. Kids are exhausted. I don't know. I just forgot. Did anybody else forget? I also want to check in on all the parents with children or honestly, anybody out there. Daylight savings is such an adjustment, especially when you have younger kids who are on a nap schedule. I remember that. Those nap days are behind us, sadly, but I do remember how hard it was to adjust with the naps. It takes like a good week to get them back on track, but I can also say now with older kids that are all school-aged, the mornings have been really hard this week. It is Thursday right now when I am doing this voiceover. So we've had daylight savings for about 5 days at this point, and just now, this was the first morning where I feel like all of us woke up and it was easier, but it has been a bit of a struggle. Let me know if your family has a hard time adjusting to daylight savings. I kind of wish it would just go away, if I'm being honest. I looked it up because I thought we were getting rid of daylight savings, and I discovered that Arizona does not follow daylight savings. If you're in Arizona, let me know how that works and if that just completely throws you off every time we have it. Okay, I didn't want to disturb the princess while she was sleeping, so I left the pillows. But I'm not going to vacuum because if you've been following, you know how much someone hates the vacuum, and she is very much in her sleepy mode right now, so maybe we'll vacuum later on. But I wanted to check, there is a hack, let me know if you've done it, where you can add filler to your couch cushions to make them not slouch, because I have a couple that are really slouchy. I didn't want to have to replace our couch yet. Let me see. There's supposed to be, yes, okay, good. I do have a zipper. I didn't know if I had a zipper underneath. I always thought that maybe these were not the kind that would come undone, but perfect. Oh, good. Does your dog do that? If you're not paying attention, they take their nose and shove your arm to make you pet them. You guys have seen Annie do that over and over again. She very much can do that. So stay tuned for this hack. I'm gonna order the filler. I saw it on Pinterest, and at some point during our spring cleaning, we're gonna try to add a little bit more filler. I'll show you what I'm talking about with the slouching. I have a couple that are really bad, and I'm hoping if I add the filler, it'll give them just like a couple more years before we have to replace this couch, because I love this couch. I love the color of it. I love the size of it. Everything about it is perfect, and I don't wanna have to replace it. So the only complaint I have is just the slouching pillows. So let me know if you've done that hack where you've added filler. And if you have a specific filler that you liked, I know I can just buy it on Walmart or Amazon, so that is what I was thinking right now. But let me know. All right, let me show you the slouchy pillow situation. So this one back here, I'm constantly trying to straighten this one up. It just needs a little bit more filler. Annie's gonna be the star of the show for a minute. Right there, that one. This one's actually okay. That one I could probably add a little bit more. That one's good. But then this one, like our end pieces, because I think Annie used to love to lay on the end pillows, and sometimes she'll put her whole body on top of that, like she's a little dog, and she is not a little dog, in case you guys were wondering. So she just loves that cush life right there. So I definitely need to add a bunch to that one, but I'm hoping it does the trick. So let me know if you guys have done that before. Okay, next up, I think we're gonna decorate for St. Patrick's Day. I have the curtain hack ready to show you guys too, but Steven just left to go run to Target to return that broken chair. Oh, if you haven't seen our new chairs, I know I showed it 2 videos ago. I'll show you guys really quickly. I love them, they're from Target, but one of them came broken. And so I immediately ordered a replacement, and then Steven's returning the broken one for me. So when he gets back, he can help me with the curtains. Long story short, I am too short to put up the curtains. So I need Steven, even with our highest step stool, I still can't reach them. So he's gonna help me with that. So I'll wait for the curtains when he gets back. But in the meantime, let me show you all of our St. Patrick's Day decor. I am someone, when I decorate for the holidays, I don't like to go in with a plan because I'm just not as creative. I do better when I just spread out all my options and then I just start piecing it together. So let me show you what we have, and then we'll just create the island together. We definitely have a lot to work with. I forgot we had hosted a St. Patrick's Day party last year. So I was originally gonna do, oh, look who's coming, a DIY banner, but I already have 2 banners. So I'm not gonna take the time to do the banner because I already have this one with the cute little leprechaun hats, and then I have a shamrock banner, and then I have these from Dollar Tree last year. They're drink coasters. And just a couple of just like Dollar Tree items that I've gotten over the years. So this is just like a little leprechaun potion. We've got some decor here. These are all from Dollar Tree. These we just bought together. These flags from Hobby Lobby. I had these left over from years past. Oh no, she found a squeaky toy. Anyways, back to the decor. So then we also have these from Dollar Tree. This is just all stuff that I've saved. A bunch of gold coins. We have the little gold holders. What are these called? A gold pot? Pot of gold? Why can't I think of this? I want to say a cauldron, but that's a witch's cauldron. I don't know. Guys, let me know what these are called. Why can't I think of it? A pitcher. I think I'm going to put the flags in there. We'll see. And then over here, I hadn't used these last year for the party decor, so I think I want to hang these from our pennants on the island. Maybe. We'll just see what it looks like. And then I have these placemats from Dollar Tree. Last year, I'll set one out for each of the 4 places. And then I have this wreath. I'm so sorry about the squeaker toy. She just loves that toy so much. I can't take it away from her. And then this Charlie made for me, oh my gosh, years ago. I think he was 4 and he's now 12. So you can tell by the faded color. I mean, it has lived a life, but I do not have it in me to get rid of this. This is one of those items, just like, you know, Rory's tulip that we put up for the spring decor. I hold on to some of these special things that my kids make, and I put them out with the seasonal decor, and they just get so excited to see them, and I know it means something to them, so I'm gonna do that. All right, let's start decorating. I'm a little scared to climb up on the island. I know quartz is very strong, but I still feel like I'm gonna crack it open. Annie, I'm okay, don't worry. All right, let's do this quick. The other garland, the shamrock one, is falling apart. So now I kind of wish I did DIY. It's okay, Annie. If we have time, maybe I'll do my DIY one. Annie's worried about me up here, so we're gonna go quick so she doesn't worry. I'm just gonna tie this one up for now. And then if I feel like it, I'll make another one. But I think this one will be good too, just on its own. Because we're gonna do a bunch of stuff in the center of the island. Hey, while we're up here, I don't even know if you can see my face right now. I can't remember where the camera was, but let me know what you think for a suggestion for our island pennant lights. We got these when we built the house a couple years ago. I love the look of glass. Let me come down low so I think you guys can see me now. I love the look of glass, but they get so dirty. I just wiped these down probably a week and a half ago, and they're already like look frosted over with dust. They just get so dirty so quickly. Even when they're clean, they look dirty. So I don't know how much longer I'm gonna keep the glass ones. We have the lamp shaded sconces over in our living room. I kind of want something that matches a little bit more, so maybe a lamp shaded look. I want a gold bar as well to kind of match the gold accents in our kitchen. Let me know in the comments if you have any suggestions, or if you have glass pennants and you somehow have found a hack in order to keep them clean. Please let me know. I'd love to keep them. I think they're beautiful. It is just becoming such a task to keep them clean. So let me know your suggestions, or if you know how to keep them clean. All right, now let's get this up.
I can't believe someone like me is here with somebody like you. There's something about you and I know why. I'm gonna tell you what it is. It's in your smile and in your feet. It's high and low and in between. And I am glad to let you know, but only if you give me a kiss. Yeah, it's no secret at all. It's so obvious to all of us. Yeah, you're perfect. From the way you laugh to the way you behave when you're mad, so perfect. When I see you dance, spin my world.
Okay, that was so much easier just adding the leaves and then trying to strategically place the little flag banners. It looks so cute like this. I love this. And plus having the greenery just gives a little something. I completely forgot when we tied up the banner that I wanted to add these little honeycomb shamrocks. So we gotta climb back up there now. All right, let's do this.
Around and around. Ooh, I know that you're worth it. Ooh, 'cause now you're perfect, amazing. That I'm kissing you. It's not what you expect.
I'm changing my mind. I don't think I like hanging them from this. Maybe, I think I'll add them to the center part. It doesn't look good hanging it up because they're just gonna keep turning and going the wrong direction, and that's gonna drive me crazy. So, new plan. Let me know in the comments if you like to decorate for St. Patrick's Day. I change every year. I've told you guys this before. Sometimes I go all out and I'll decorate our whole downstairs. Sometimes I'll just do the island like what I'm doing this year. I just felt the spring bug this year and I wanted to decorate for Easter and spring really early. And so it felt weird to decorate for spring, then take it down and put St. Patrick's Day up and then put it back up. So I just stuck with doing the island this year. It's what works and I love how everything is turning out. We have a tradition where we will make leprechaun traps the night before St. Patrick's Day. Please let me know if your family does this. We have so much fun. Some years we've been short on time and I'll just get the $5 kit that they have at Target. If you've never seen it, it's this cute little green box and it comes with stickers and just all these things to make your leprechaun trap. But most years we just get Amazon boxes and just go all out and put out like Lucky Charms and gold coins and all the things. And it's just a fun family tradition that I love doing. Okay, I think this turned out so cute. I'll give you guys some close-ups. Tonight when we have dinner, these will flatten out when the kids put their plates on them. I had one gold rimmed and then the rest were green, but that's okay. The kids will each have a green one and then this is always just the extra one. So I think it's so cute. All right, let me give you guys close-ups.
When we go out, it's always fun. You pick me up when I am down. And that's just one of many things that makes me believe.
I told told you guys earlier that I would show you the chairs and then I completely forgot. I know I already showed most of you guys, but if anybody's new, these are our new dining room chairs. Love them so much. They're super affordable from the Hearth and Hand line at Target. And we need to now clean up this table. This is where I had all of the St. Patrick's Day decor. So there, I don't know if it's the camera's gonna pick up on it, but there's glitter everywhere. All right, let's clean up the dining room.
Yeah, it's no secret at all. It's so obvious to all of us. Yeah, you're perfect from the way you laugh to the way you behave when you're mad. So perfect when I see you dance, spin my world around and around. Ooh, I know that you're worth it. Ooh, 'cause God, you're perfect, amazing. That I'm kissing you.
Okay, it is time for the curtain hack. So you guys remember, well, maybe some of you remember how long my curtains were. So this is my demo that I tried yesterday. So they used to hang about 4 to 6 inches too low. I washed them, I put them in the dryer. It still didn't quite shrink them enough. And so I will show you up close the curtain hack, but I'm so excited because it actually works and it's so easy. I don't know if you can see the smudges on the windows. We definitely need to clean these windows before we put the curtains back up. So let me show you the hack really quick and then let's clean the windows, and then Steven should be home from Target and we'll hang everything up. All right, first let me move this placemat because I do not want green glitter. There's a lot of green glitter. I don't know if I'm gonna leave these placemats out, if I'm being very honest with you guys. I don't ever pretend or fake it on here. I keep it very real. So I think I'm actually gonna really quickly, now that I see the glitter explosion, I'm gonna pick up those placemats, probably be donating them. There's too much glitter. It's getting everywhere and it's green glitter, so it does not blend in with the white countertop. So let me do that really quickly and then I'm gonna show you the curtain hack. Maybe I'll hold on to them because I typically am the room parent for all of my kids' classes. Well, my 2 younger elementary age kids and not my middle schooler. They don't do room parents anymore. So I'll hold on to them because we might do something cute in the classroom where we need decorations and stuff, but these do not belong in my home anymore.
I've been working on myself. I really try my best to change, but sometimes even I fade.
You know the expression, once you bring glitter into your home, it never leaves? I think I am proving that right now. Oh, Steven's home, good, we can do the curtains. All right, on to the curtains. Okay, best sight ever when he comes in carrying a Starbucks drink for me. Oh, and the straw behind your ear. Best ever, thanks babe. Okay, back to the curtain hack. So you do have to use clips on your curtains if you're gonna do this, but all you're gonna do is fold over the top part of your curtain as many times as you need to for the desired length. And then you're gonna take a clip, and I'm gonna show you a close-up. So here's my top. I just need to fold it over once and it's the perfect length. So fold it over once, and then you're gonna take your clips and you're going to create a tiny little pleat, and you're gonna put your clip on it everywhere that you have these things on your curtains. That little loopy thing. So let me show you up close. And it works. It is so nice and so easy. You don't have to hem it. And it's also not a permanent thing. So if I decide I want to take them down a little bit more and have them be more flowy, I have that option because I'm not cutting it and I'm not using hem tape. All right, let me show you a close-up so you can see what I'm talking about.
Maybe we should stay in bed, pretend that everything's the same, just a little play pretend, right? But baby, we're changing, we can't really help it. We might just enjoy it now. We said for it.
Okay, so one more up close. So for the end piece, that's the only one where I don't do the pleat. Now, the one issue is this tends to kind of show. So you could do a little bit of hem tape here if you wanted to. I also thought just doing like a dot of hot glue. I don't care enough because once it's up, it's not that bad, but you could do something a little better with that. They are gonna be super wrinkly because I got them out of the dryer and didn't fold them properly, but they will completely go flat. Well, they're linen, so they'll kind of go flat after a couple of days, and if not, I can just steam them, but Please ignore the wrinkles right now. But hopefully you could kind of see how I do just a tiny little pleat. Let me show you on the other side, it might be easier. So this is the side where I folded it over and it had this little guy. So I just stuck to the same side for each one, and you just do a tiny little pleat and then you just clip it, and it looks actually really, really nice. It looks like it's purposely a pleated curtain. So let me get them hung up and I'll do a close up. But before we do that, I wanna just wash 3 of the windows real quick.
Whatever means nothing if we don't give it all we got. We can cry when it's over. 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 Really had a good run though, but maybe you would prove me love. We will travel different roads from now. We said forever, forever means nothing if we don't give it up. We can cry when it's over. 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 Our love, it was special, but baby, you can't really stop.
So much better. Once the wrinkles kind of fall, I'll show you guys in a future video so you can see a little bit better with the length. But I'll try to zoom in so you can see the top, how they just kind of look like they have a pleat to them. And it's just super simple and an easy hack. Okay, the things have all been cleaned, the curtains have all been hung, so now we're gonna take a little bit of a Starbucks and baking break. For anybody who's wondering, I actually don't usually get coffee from Starbucks, I get iced tea. I love just their simple black iced tea. I get it without sugar, and then I say light on the water, so then it's like a nice dark hue, because the ice will usually melt in it, and then it adds enough water to it, but I like it nice and strong. I've got my mustache coffee sleeve from Stephen and I's Valentine's Day breakfast date. We went to Einstein Bagels, so I just reuse the coffee sleeve so my hands don't get cold when I hold my iced teas. All right, let's talk about which muffins we're gonna bake. When I decorate, you guys know I like to bake something so my kids come home, they smell something yummy, they see the fun decor, it just adds to the excitement. But since we just decorated for spring and I made all of those cookies, which we ate very quickly, I wanna do a little bit of a healthier treat this time. So I'm just doing the Kodiak brand protein packed muffin mix. This is the chocolate chip one. I've done the double chocolate before, I've done the chocolate chip. They are all really, really good. They have a blueberry one that I wanna try, and then I like to add real blueberries to it. So stay tuned, I'm sure we'll make that soon together. But I thought these would be good. It'll be an afternoon snack for the kids today, and then they can have them for breakfast tomorrow morning. They have the extra protein, which is what we're really trying to increase for our kids. They just need more protein. I feel like when we do dinner, if they tend to not like something, it tends to be whatever meat is in there or whatever protein. And so I just worry that they're not getting enough, and our kids are very active. So the more protein, the better. So this is simple. We're just gonna grab the ingredients, get this going in the oven. And then I think, what do we need to do next? Next, we need to switch the laundry over. I heard it go off like an hour ago and I totally forgot. So let's get these in the oven and then we'll go switch the laundry. Now it does call for a 1/3 cup of oil. I'm just gonna take one of these applesauce pouches and pour it in there just to make it a little bit healthier. I usually say measure chocolate chips with your heart, but since I am trying to make this healthier for my family, I'm just doing a little bit of chocolate chips on the top of them. It also just makes them look more fun. It'll be more enticing for my children if they see chocolate chips on the top of them. And there are like mini pieces of chocolate in the batter already for this muffin mix, but they're really small, so you can't really tell. So I wanted to add a little bit more obvious chocolate to them. But let me know if baking is something that you enjoy doing. I am by no means good at it. I just love doing it. It's kind of like my watercolor painting or anything that I do. Baking is one of my love languages. I have said that before. I love baking for my family and my friends, and it is just something that just always brings me joy. And I think that when you can deliver just a home baked good to somebody that you love, it also brings them joy. And I say home baked because it doesn't have to be homemade. Sometimes it's just cookie dough from the grocery store, and that is still home baked, and you made it with your heart, and that's all that matters. The next thing I want to do is set up my indoor garden system. So Steven and the kids got this for me for Mother's Day a very long time ago. It's called the Click and Grow. I think it's still around. If it is, I'll link it for you guys. But it is like the best garden center. It's so easy. It's very foolproof. I love to have a green thumb, but my thumb is not green. I want to be a gardener, but it just never works out for me. So this is super simple, foolproof. There's nothing you can do to ruin it except forget to put water in, which I've done before. So here's the thing with the Click and Grow. It comes with these pods that are ready to go. I have big hopes and dreams for indoor planting this spring with you guys, outdoor planting as well, but until we get rid of that like last frost, but until we get over our last frost and get rid of it too, because I'm ready, I want to set up indoor planters in our dining room. I'm not going to do that today, but that is going to be coming soon because I first want to grow them in this center. So I have some basil, I have some cilantro, and then I have some arugula. So I would like to have some of those growing there with also some flowers because I want to transport the flowers outside once we get them kind of tall enough indoors. So for today, let's set those up. I'll show you guys, I'll give you a close up so you can see how easy it is, but we'll get them set up in here, get it going on the counter. It takes a couple of weeks to see something, but the basil comes really, really quick. And then I have everything for cooking. So win-win, let's start getting some spring going on in here. The hardest part is remembering what is in what spot. So since it's A, B, and C, arugula, basil, and cilantro, I'm just gonna go in order by the water. So I'll put arugula, basil, cilantro. So a couple weeks from now when I ask you guys which order I did, please remind me A, B, and C. I'll show you guys. Here is the little pods. They come in 3 packs. So I already used one up last year. And then here's the next one, and it just looks like that. And you just pop them out, and then you just put them right in the hole right here. And until you start to see some sprouting, you're gonna put these little covers on top. There are different levels that you add to it as your plants grow up and up. I'll show you guys, I'll plug it in so you can see how the light goes on, and then I'm gonna add water to it, but then I'm gonna unplug it because I actually like the timer to be set at nighttime so the light comes on at night because it's pretty bright and I don't want that on during the day. But it's a smart system, so the light goes on for 8 hours at night and then turns off, so it's really, really nice. All right, let me show you what the light looks like. We'll make sure it's still working, and then we'll add some water. So I'll show you really quick for the water. It's really nice. This is actually a buoy, it's a bobber. So as we add water, it'll rise to the top, and then you know when you need to add water because it'll start to sink down. You see how the buoy went to the top? So now it's ready to go, and we'll hopefully have some sprouts in the next couple of weeks. I'll keep you guys updated. have some time before the kids get home from school, so I'm gonna enjoy one of those warm, delicious muffins while they're cooling because I don't want to put them all away yet in my container, so they're gonna cool off. I'm gonna eat it while it's still warm. I'm gonna have my hot cup of green tea, and I am gonna read for a little bit. I cannot put this book down. Once I finished Onyx Storm, I went back to this series. If you're reading this series, let me know, but book 3, I'm almost halfway through. It is such a treat. All right, I'm gonna go read for a little bit. I want to encourage all of you to take a moment in each of your day, carve out time if you have to in your schedule, and just do something for yourself. I have made such an effort since the new year to do this, and it has made such a difference. I know we all don't have the luxury of just sitting outside and reading for 30 minutes. So if you only have 1 minute in your day, take that minute, put all the screens away, close your eyes, and just take a couple of deep breaths. It can be as small as that, and it can be so impactful in your overall mental health, your stress level. I've just noticed such a difference. Not every day do I get to sit and read on the porch with Annie, but when I can, it is just so nice. And some days it's my 30 seconds of breathing, and some days it's my 30 minutes of reading like that. And sometimes it's just taking a bite of a muffin and just savoring the flavor of that muffin for a couple of seconds. That can be enough too. But I encourage you guys to just be present in your life at some point every single day. And I know that seems silly. You probably think, well, I'm present in my life every day. But we get so busy that, the expression, the day flew by, that's so common. So if you can just take that moment to just breathe in your life, be present in the moment, I just think it makes such a difference in a positive way. That is my Trisha talk for the day. I hope that it inspires you guys, and I really hope that you just take that moment for yourself because you deserve it. Some of you asked after my last Spring Decorate With Me video where I ended up putting some of these pieces. I'm so sorry. I totally forgot to show you guys. So I added the bunny cutting board. We're in the pantry right now. And then I had that cute little egg tree there, a little happy Easter sign, and then a little Easter bunny thing. And then that boho flower picture, I'm gonna save and I'm gonna go put it on the mantle inside or on our screened-in porch after Easter. All right, it's dinner time. So I'm prepping my sides about an hour before we were ready for dinner. That's when I shredded the chicken. As I told you before, I like to let it soak up all the flavors for that last hour once it's shredded. And so I'm just taking some veggies. They were already pre-cut, saved me some time. And I'm just adding some avocado oil and then some salt and pepper. And I'm going to roast that in the oven for about 30 minutes. I usually stir it halfway to make sure it's kind of evenly cooking. And then I love to just do some simple microwave rice. Sometimes it's brown rice, sometimes it's white rice. I try to mix it up for my family. But this dinner is so good. I 10 out of 10 recommend it. Oh, Annie recommends it as well in the background because everybody in my family will eat it. But thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you'll hit that subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.